Let's dive directly into the chart and see what we can find today. Of course, we start with the Fibonacci extension level. As you can see right here, we went to 56K, which was the 0.5 Fibonacci extension level, and we have gotten a strong bounce from there. However, this was last year. Right now, I'm looking at the daily chart though. We even got to 70K, now we went down below. We didn't hit the 0.5, we only hit 58K, and then we went up again. So we might not have fulfilled that price target. In my opinion, we have not fulfilled that target. But let's use some indicators and we can see what's happening. So on a 4-hour chart, we're looking at the moving averages, the 50, the 100, and the 200-day moving averages. We are below them. This is a continued bearish sentiment. This is a continued bearish price development. And now let's move the alligator right here. Yeah, now we can see the alligators. The mouth on the 4-hour is closing, which means basically that there is a violent move about to happen in the market. It can be a fake. We have to go on the 1-hour chart to see a little bit further what is going on. On the 1-hour, we can see that we are already above the green line, which normally indicates that we are in a bullish sentiment, but it does not look all that bullish to me, considering everything, right? We are above the. Right now we have wicked to the levels inside the alligator mouth again. However, we have been above on the 1-hour chart for a little bit, which may get some people excited. But now let's look at the Bollinger Bands. We have touched basically the upper band of the Bollinger Band on a 1-hour chart right here. Let's include the volume. So we can see again, yeah, this is 24-hour volume, fine. So we can see that on the 58K, we bounced very hard and we get a lot of volume support. Now there's a little bit of the volume dying down and we have touched the upper band of the Bollinger Bands, okay? And as well on the 4-hour, you can see it displayed in more beauty, or more, it's a clearer picture. You can see we've touched the upper band of the Bollinger, and then right now we are above the medium, but above the blue line, so to speak. And if we are not going to hold this, we're going to fall through. In my opinion, we are going to fall through, and I'm going to explain to you right now why it is that we are going to fall through. However, currently, just going by TA, it does not look bullish. You might get on a 1-hour chart excited for a second, but then if you consider everything and you zoom out, you see that the price target has not been fulfilled yet. So yeah, remember, the most likely scenario right now, and it is not the bullish one. If the price is below 65K, it can still be a trap. If we go above 65K, we might are on the way to new all-time highs. But in my opinion, the most likely scenario right now, still in play, is we are at 60,000. We fail to hold the 60,000 level. Then we're going to go down. Probably we're not going to find support this time at the 58K, but we're going to follow to the Fibonacci extension, which was around 56,200-ish level. And if we don't get a strong bounce from there, we're going to hit all the way the 61.8 Fibonacci extension, which was around 52K. So this is my opinion is the most likely scenario as well. Now let's look at crypto bubbles. Maybe we can find as well something in the news. I like to look at the crypto bubbles daily. It just gives me a good grasp on what's happening in the market. I love to see link pump. I love to see projects with real utility pump, like DOT is getting finally some traction again. I love what they are doing with supply chain and AI stuff, as well the Asia narrative. But here, this is Kronos. This is very interesting. I saw that yesterday on Ivan on Tech, and Kronos did super well. CRO used to be called Monaco in the bull market of 2019 leading to 2020. It even front run the DeFi summer. It's up 67% over the year, but it has been basically down for the last couple of years, and then not much has happened. However, the company behind CRO is gigantic. It's mainly crypto.com. And if we consider how well Binance has performed over the past years, over the past bull markets, it might be doing very well in the future. I don't know, there's no guarantees for that. It's a speculative play, but it's under the radar for so many people. So I have a little bit of an investment made now in CRO again. I'm as well a holder of their cards. I have paid $3,500 at some point for getting a debit card with them. Maybe it does 10x and I get a higher tier, right? I'm going to CryptoSlate as well, often for the news coverage. I think is one of the most excellent news sites in crypto. You can find a lot of useful information. However, today there's nothing that justifies the price going up or going down just by looking at the news. The last thing, we're going to look at the open interest. It remains high, $32 billion. Here you can see all in the perpetuals and the futures combined together. The funding rate now is slightly positive. However, it's still not indicative for a certain trend reversal. In my opinion, the most likely scenario still, we're going to go to lower prices on the short term, and it still doesn't say that the bull market is canceled or whatever. It just takes a little bit longer time. I think it normally takes 180 days from the halving event up until we made the low in the market where we are on a track or on path to a new all-time high. So we are still in time. Maybe it's not going to be a bullish end of June or a bull market in July, but I speculate that we are going to have a very good time during August, and then when it hits to September, then the election is going to come. I think we're going to do very well with all of the good stuff that is on the horizon for crypto right now, especially for Ethereum. And we're just waiting for news to come out and pump us to new all-time highs. We are still not at an all-time high in Ethereum. Once Ethereum hits an all-time high, all hell will break loose. You can trade meme coins every day. You can try to speculate on the newest funny word salad, whatever, but once the price breaks down, the community breaks away. And normally a funny word is not enough to bring a community back to life. However, the DeFi project, real DeFi like SNX, Aave, MakerDAO, they've been performing flawlessly. Okay, Aave had some toxic debt at some point. However, it relies heavily on basically governance voting. So actually the token is useful, and for risk management they have basically relied on governance voting, and it's done well so far, and they're still alive. In my opinion, the easiest plays right now are DeFi plays. Position yourself well accordingly. You're going to have an upside of 30 to 50x easily. How often do you need to make 30x in your life or 50x in your life to be well off financially? Not too often, right? I'm never going to put money, like real money, into a meme coin. I can throw a few $100s and see, okay, maybe this pumps to 1000x and I will be very happy, but it's not an investment. However, I can analyze DeFi, I can look at DeFi, I can look at the stats, not just at the community or the funny word. And I see where this is going in the future. And I can see already we are so undervalued and we are going to have massive upside ahead of us. So I hope this video finds you well. If you get anything out of this message, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. Let's engage with each other. I'm basically all day in crypto. I can reach out or I can answer back at any time.